Good morning. Very happy. Oh, Thomas, do you need to go upstairs? Come here. You can come through. Okay. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. And I am overjoyed this morning. Probably why I hopped up and put on some lipstick. I'm just so tickled. I got a couple extra hours of sleep this morning that I really needed. What a difference that makes. So, I'm happy about that. I'm excited about having the energy to do some homeschool, some online school today, and then take a bunch of puppies to the vet. Stick around for the end of this video. I'm going to show you some before and now pictures and even a little jig. I'm going to do a little dance because I was doing this for my daughter earlier. All right, here's Thomas. Thomas, say hi. When are y'all leaving? I'm gonna do a little dance for you because I was doing a little dance for my daughter earlier, making her laugh, and I realized I feel like the elf on the shelf with these little skinny arms and legs. It is really fun being in this body. When I was on Weight Watchers, there was a guy on there on that Connect app, and his tagline was, life is more fun in a smaller body. And I agree. This is a lot of fun. My tagline on Weight Watchers was, ninth time's a charm. No, it wasn't. I joined Weight Watchers 9 times. That's bad. I bet there are some people that probably did not appreciate that. I didn't really realize how. It doesn't say a whole lot for Weight Watchers. If maybe the 9th time will do the trick. And it did not. So, for one thing, because my goodness, and I really don't want to throw them under the bus, but I've learned so much about nutrition and science and our brains and addiction, and to have 0-point foods that you can ingest all day long if you want, with no boundaries and parameters, which is what I'm about to talk about. That is not going to lead to long-lasting success or freedom from any type of addiction with regards to food. To be able to ingest calories all day long, which I consider people that are really overweight, literally to be, and myself included when I was really overweight, to be overfueled. They're overfueled. I like to word things in a non-shameful but very factual, objective way so that then we can deal with it. And if the person is so inclined to feel convicted or motivated to change their own behavior, they can. But we don't need to. When we're very overweight, we are truly swollen. Did you know that you'll never have more or less fat cells than you have? They just are either swollen or empty. They're either full or not. So when we're overweight, we're literally swollen up with poison. And it's an exhausting process to get our bodies to release all of that. I'm probably starting to feel some energy lately because I'm nearly through the weight loss phase. Weight loss is exhausting, and I kept my bunny slippers on for a long time, and I still will if I need to because I'm not quite at my goal weight. But to ask our bodies to dip into stored fuel and then use that to fuel us. Mary, I'm making a video, honey. Hold on. That's a lot to ask our bodies. And that's obviously not going to be top grade fuel like what we're eating. So we want to be very patient with our bodies going through that process. So anyways, hang on just a second. Okay, so I'm going to talk about boundaries and parameters quickly. This will be a quick video. I am also going to show you some before and now pictures, and I always call them before and now because these bodies we're in are ever changing. So there's really no such thing as before and after. There's just sort of like before and where we are now. And it's exciting to think that, you know, I'm starting to see muscle, some definition. I have gone way past seeing collarbones, and now I see like all sorts of bones. I had no idea that my shoulders weren't perfectly smooth. They are kind of, there's all sorts of bones in there. And, you know, a lot of people say, I want a six-pack. And I always tell people, well, you have a six-pack. We all have a six-pack. We just have to melt enough fat off to see it. But what's really going to be fun is to lose the weight that I want to lose and then get really active, increasingly active, and maybe build some muscle. Who knows? I don't know. I had a good friend that lost 100 pounds, and then a really good friend, actually, she lost 100 pounds, and then she decided to go into bodybuilding, and I was like, girl, let me know. I will be there with you. I will be backstage bronzing you up, helping you with that little triangle bikini. Let's do this. And in the process of training to be a bodybuilder, she took a different direction, and now she is a physical therapist, and she has 5 kids. I've been cheering her on through some rough years while she was in physical therapy school. So proud of my Nikki. Love you, girl. Okay, so anyways, we shall see. Maybe it's just amazing when we get momentum rolling in the right direction. If you are heavier than you've ever been, or you are maybe you feel like you're way further gone, then I mean, all that it is, that's a lot of momentum that's been headed in the wrong direction. You can change. It takes effort, and it takes focus, but you can get that ball to stop and then turn. But the beauty of it is, once it gets rolling and it's over the inertia, okay, then it can really get rolling. Almost on its own, which is what Susan Pierce Thompson talks about, automaticity. So let me introduce myself. My name is Emily. I'm a faithful follower of Christ. I'm addicted to sugar, flour, and binging. My YouTube channel is all about my experience following Jesus Christ, being a disciple of Christ, and following the Bright Line Eating program, and how those two are, they are intertwined. They're inseparable for me, because God prescribed Bright Line Eating to me, and I want to be obedient to Him and take my medicine as prescribed. The first year I did not. The first year I took it, but I sort of took it whatever doses I came up with. Now I've got some systems in place, some things in place for me to take it as prescribed. So here is what I wanted to share on this video. I just chatted with a friend, and she said, I think I might go back to weighing my food because she's feeling some stress without weighing and measuring. And I said, that might be a really good idea, because there are times where we think to loosen the reins, we think it's going to relieve stress, when really it induces stress. It causes stress. The serenity prayer, God, grant me the serenity to change the things I can, to accept the things I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. There's so much in life that is not in our jurisdiction. It is not for us to control. But what we put in our bodies, and how we take care of our bodies, and what thoughts we allow our minds to think, that is within our jurisdiction. But let me encourage you that rather than controlling ourselves and thinking we need to control ourselves, this is truly a process of surrendering control to God, surrendering control to Jesus Christ, surrendering control to the Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm making a video. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you can go get your clothes on. Don't come through here. Okay. Hold on. Go back in there and shut that door real quick. Okay, and I'll be right with you. So the difference, like I've said in other videos, is the difference between white knuckles and white flags. White knuckles are red flags. If you are trying to control yourself, then that is I'm going to say I can't do it. I can't control myself. I can't be perfect. I can't do things the way I want them done. Paul says in I believe it's 2 Corinthians maybe, he says, I do what I don't want to do, and I don't do what I do want to do. We can just witness our own behavior. We can say we're going to do something, and then we can for a while. We white knuckle, we hold on tight, but that is not sustainable. And what is sustainable is God, and He's faithful, and He's with us, and He is more than willing to take over if we'll allow Him, if we'll ask Him to. So this is truly a process of surrendering to Him, having confidence not in ourselves but in Him, having confidence that we can do this because it's not us doing it, it's Him. It's in our weakness that His strength is shown. And for people struggling with anything, our weakness is shown, and that is a beautiful thing. And again, Paul, I love how Paul talks about the thorn in his flesh that he asked God to take from him several times, and He wouldn't. But it's because of this thorn in his flesh that he knows that when he boasts, all he has to boast about is his weaknesses. Because truly, the goodness in his life is God. And so, let me encourage you to surrender. Surrender. Wave the white flag. This is all about white flags, not white knuckles. When we have internal peace, we don't have to depend on external peace. Philippians 4:7. May the peace of God, which transcends all understanding. Okay. Hold on. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. So Philippians 4:7. So we can be filled with a peace that doesn't even make sense. It transcends all understanding. How, in the midst of craziness, could you be filled with peace? Well, because you know that the pieces are going to come together in accordance to His will. God is sovereign, He's in control, and we can relax and be obedient and just do what He tells us to do today. So, again, there is peace with boundaries, there's peace with parameters, there's peace in surrendering, and I compare it to our cattle. They're happy, they have their needs met, but they wouldn't be without those fences around them. They'd be in great danger. So, all right, let me end here with, come here, Mary, you wanna hop on this video? Let me show you some before and now pictures and a little jig, because I started dancing around and thought, oh my gosh, I remind myself of the elf on the shelf with these little skinny arms and legs.
Can you show Pearl and she will say hi?
Hey, Pearl, can you say hi? Pearl, can you say hi? Thank you. That was nice. All right, y'all have a great day. And say goodbye.
Bye-bye.